Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Jo from jojoandbella.com. That's where I give away free SVG files, Cricut tips and tutorials, and basically where I try to help you to create beautiful projects. Today I'm really excited to have you with me because I'm so interested in this topic. Today we're going to learn about HTV, aka heat transfer vinyl. If you're interested in iron-on transfer vinyl or heat transfer vinyl graphics and how to add them to fabric products like t-shirts, tea towels, tote bags, pillowcases, that kind of thing, then this is the video for you. I'm going to post a link to all the materials I've used and the free SVG file that we're using today, which is from my free SVG library. I'm going to post all the links below, so do check that out. So today we're going to be using my Cricut Maker. If you've got a Cricut Explore, that's fine, use that. Silhouette Cameo users, that's fine to use them too. Basically any cutting machine will work with this project, but as long as you can mirror the image on the software, that's really important. So we're going to also need our Cricut Easy Press. I've got a heat mat. You're going to need some parchment paper to protect your work. You're going to need a tape measure and some weeding tools. I've got my Cricut weeding pen that I really like, bought from Amazon. It just makes my weeding life so much easier. I'll post a link for that as well. I'm using a blue light grip mat. You can also use a green mat, that's fine. It's just my blue one's stickier today, so I'm going to use that. And a plain cotton or polycotton shirt to put our vinyl onto. This one is from Bella and Canvas. And we're going to need some heat transfer vinyl. The one that I'm using today is this one from Arteza. You can also use a Cricut brand, they're really good, or Tech Wrap I really like. What's the other one? Scissor Easy Weed, they've got some good HTV as well, so check them out. Before we move on to Cricut Design Space, I'm just going to show you how to set up your mat. So depending on what brand you get, it will differ to what you do. So this one, the Arteza one, has a coloured side and then a white side. So when we put that on the mat, we have to put the colour side down with the white facing up. If you're using a Cricut brand, for example, they have the colour on both sides, but they will have a shiny side and a matte side. So when you come to put that on the mat, just make sure that the shiny side is facing down and that the matte side is facing up, and then you're good to go. Either way, depending on what brand you use, I'm sure like this one, they have all the instructions on the back, so just follow them and then you're good to go. Lots of information that I will be covering today are all in my Cricut handbook. So if you want lots of tips and tricks with regards to what suppliers to use, where to get your materials, best brands, where to find free SVG files, what blades to use, what mats to use for what, then this is your resource, your handy little go-to to make your life a bit easier. So do check it out, link below. Right, let's head over to Cricut Design Space and get making. Right, so I've headed over to Cricut Design Space on my iPad and uploaded my free SVG file, Crafty Queen. Now, before we move forward, I just need to resize it to the size that I want. So let's just move that out of the way. I'm thinking for this size t-shirt, I'm going to go with something like 8.5 inches. Yeah, so just need to resize that on here. That goes about there. Happy with that. Going to select and make it. So here is really important. We need to tell Cricut to mirror the image, so you see how it's sort of switched it around the other way. That's super important for this project. You have to mirror the image, okay? So when we're done, we select next. And we are going to be working with iron on, everyday iron on, and it's just telling us to put in our knife and this cute little message here: make sure mirror is turned on and iron on material is face shiny side down. So that's a good little reminder. Right, so I'm going to head over to the cutting machine and cut this out. Right, so that was super quick at cutting that out. Next I'm going to trim the excess that we don't need. You won't really be able to see this, but I can. So just going to trim about here. So we don't want that. And with your trusty Cricut weeding pen, let's get in. I usually start at one corner. Maybe try up here. Just take your time. You don't want to ruin your project by ripping it. And now I'm just going to weed out little bits. Get our t-shirt back. Ooh, how cute is this gonna look? It's gonna look cool. Right, so now we're ready to iron it on. Quick tip to get it in the best position is, let's just fold your t-shirt in half, and then you get a little faint line. I'm going to move this over a bit. Maybe worth just ironing to get some of the creases out. This is the most creased t-shirt in the history of creased t-shirts, but it's good that we want a little bit of a line. Let's try that again. Crease. And we can iron again later. And then you can fold it. So that should be in the centre now. I reckon looks good. Now we're going to get our parchment paper, and we've got to punch in the heat settings for our heat press. Now there it is, just sitting there heating up. This is where my Cricut handbook is quite handy. So it lists here all your everyday fabric goods and all your everyday, like all the various different vinyls, and it will tell you what heat settings you can use. Today I'm using Arteza, so I just that's a separate brand, so I've just noted what that is. So it's 160 and 15 seconds. So you just punch that into your Cricut Easy Press, which I've done, and it's ready to go. The green light says go. So put that on here. Got to select the green button and on the instructions it said to just wait a little bit, but to peel it on a warm peel. Let's just wait a bit. Looks good though, huh? What you can do, just to make sure that it lasts, we can do it again. This is good for just longevity, like if you're going to wash it, and if you're selling t-shirts, this just makes it kind of better quality. I think we are good. Awesome. Good's that. And that's all finished. Look at it. Does she look good? I'm so pleased with it. Crafty Queen. Didn't take long at all. Super easy to do. If you want to do it too, then head over to jojoandbella.com and grab your free SVG file now. If you have any questions about this project, then please do put a comment below. I will get back to you directly for sure. Just thanks for watching. If you want to be part of the Jojo and Bella community, then please do hit subscribe. Or hit the bell sign to get some notifications, and if you liked this video, then please put a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. That would be brilliant. So thank you for watching, thank you for your time, have a wonderful day, and happy crafting.